Question. Why haven't I experienced deliverance?
Belief.
Okay. He says belief. I don't believe that I can be delivered. But okay, let me give you some more of my experience. I've actually had experiences where I did pass the test. I've had experiences where I had victory in my life, only to do what? In the Bible, it's called backslide. In other words, I went backwards. So I know, I believe, and I know that there's power because I've what? I've experienced it before, right? I've experienced the victory in my life. I've had it. So let me come back to this again. Why is this one of those, as the Apostle Paul put it, besetting sins? Why am I wrestling with a besetting sin for 20 years? God had power to give me victory over it 20 years ago when I first prayed that he would deliver me. I've actually at times experienced the power of God in my life. But then why am I still, every time this question comes up on the test, why am I still missing? Go ahead, my sister.
Well, I was told God don't do everything for you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And what you cannot do, he covers.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you're not doing all that you can do.
Maybe you're not doing all you can do. And that's great. Let me qualify what my sister is saying here. God is going to do all that you can't do, but God expects us to do all that we can do, right? So in other words, I can't walk up to temptation. I was 3 miles away from temptation, but I walked 3 miles up to temptation, and I'm like, oh Lord, please deliver me. No, I could have delivered your tail 2.5 miles ago if you would have just turned around and stopped walking towards you understand what I'm saying? God is not going to magically cause you to disappear from in front of temptation and put you back where you just walked from 3 miles ago. At some point, you need to do what? You need to stop, and you need to do what?
Flee.
You need to turn around, you need to flee, you need to run, you need to get away. These are the things that we can do. But here's the thing, friends, because temptation is not always, it doesn't always come like that. There's some times when you on cloud nine. You don't have any intentions of being disloyal to God. You on fire for the Lord Jesus, and temptation just jumps out from around the corner. And here's one of those situations, my sister, that you can't do anything about that. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't plan to be here. You didn't even want to be here, but here it is, smack dab in your face, and it is attractive to you. It is at these points, I believe, that we need to do what James says. James says, submit therefore unto God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. This is where we have to really be honest with God. We have to say, Lord, man, it looks good. And I wasn't even planning on coming here. This is not the direction my mind was even going in, but here I am, and it is desirable to me, Lord. But also, walking with you is desirable to me. Lord, help me right now. Help me right now. God can intervene. He can intervene, and he can help us in supernatural ways when we have exhausted when our human abilities have been exhausted, either because of just the finite nature of who we are, right? Or because, Lord, I've done all the fasting and praying that I can do, and I've exhausted my human power. Now I need you to step in. Let me give